so we don't offend them. Or the way Jesus said it in Matthew 17:24 through 27 is, least we offend them. And just a little backdrop on this story, they asked Peter, does your master pay the temple taxes? And Peter said yes. And then when Peter came, Jesus anticipated what Peter was going to say. And he asked Peter, who pays the taxes, the stranger or the son? And Peter said, the stranger. And so what they were talking about is the temple taxes was a normal tax that was required of Jewish men. And the Sadducees were against the temple tax, but there was a group of people who were exempt from having to pay the temple tax, and that was the rabbis. And Jesus was a rabbi. They called him rabbi, or they called him teacher. And so by that, he would have been exempt from paying the temple tax. Also, the father would not require the son to pay the temple tax. So on that grounds, he would be exempt from paying the temple tax as well. But Jesus said to Peter, least we offend them, we'll pay the tax. And he told Peter to go out and fish. And the first fish that he found, the first fish that he caught rather, open its mouth, and there would be a coin in there sufficient to pay the tax. That's what I want to say to us today. Least we offend. We sometimes, as more mature believers, know certain freedoms that we have. However, least we offend a weaker brother or sister, then we will not do certain things. One of those things are, some believers may think that it's not proper for women to wear pants in church. And so even though you may have the freedom and know that it's fine to wear pants in church, least we offend them. When you visit that church, then you would go by the rules of the house and you wouldn't wear pants. There's a time where it is good, though, to be offensive. Paul wrote in one of his letters, if this letter has offended you, good. I'm glad that it offended you. I would rather offend you and bring you back in alignment with the word of God than to allow you to be out there compromised and not be offensive and you continue to do the things you do. So we don't compromise on the word of God, but least we offend others, we will compromise in certain situations. My name is Jody Meza, and this is Faith in Action, living faithfully, prospering abundantly.